Welcome to Whiskey Congress. We are back in session. I'm Jim. Steve.
I'm Steve.
How you doing, man?
Good.
So we are whiskeycongress.com. We are at Whiskey Congress on pretty much all social media venues, Twitter, Instagram, you name it, we're there. We are available on iTunes, on Stitcher.
If you're watching on YouTube,
we are available on YouTube. Please subscribe on YouTube and on iTunes and wherever
we're
else.
gonna work on the intro, guys. We're working on it.
We're
young, just new a little bit. So anyway, let's.
It's also, you can email us. You can email me at jim@whiskeycongress.com. You can email Steve at steve@whiskeycongress.com.
Mm-hmm.
So reach out to us, Twitter, email, whatever. We look forward to hearing from you. Busy week.
Right, interesting week. We actually spent part of the week out of town in the same town earlier this week, and
Which, by the way, marks the third state we've had beverages together in the last 3 weeks.
Right.
We've had drinks in Ohio, Nevada, and now Maryland.
So we should maybe we'll keep a tally.
You keep doing that, trying to do the 50 state tour with just you and I? That's kind of weird.
That's
a awkward.
Yeah. Anyway, so a lot going on this week from a political standpoint, a sports standpoint, society standpoint, all sorts of things kind of jumped off this week, and so we'll start with our Commander-in-Chief, Donald J. Trump. He got on Twitter again and started firing off directly at the morning crew from Morning Joe on MSNBC. He had some initial comments, Crazy Joe and Low IQ, Micah Brzezinski, and then he went a little weird. Right.
If they don't really want, I'm gonna start. I'll perfect the invitation before I start doing it. But basically said, if they don't want to be around me, why do they come to my thing in Mar-a-Lago while her face was bleeding from plastic surgery? It's like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah, we're paraphrasing here, and chances are you've heard what he said by now or what he tweeted. I don't even completely understand what point he was trying to convey. I get what he was trying to convey, right?
It was an embarrassment thing. It's like,
well, they were criticizing him relatively harshly, like they tend to do on MSNBC. He didn't like it, so he wanted to point out that earlier in the year they tried to come to one of his events, probably like a New Year's Eve or a New Year's bash.
I think that's exactly right, actually.
At Mar-a-Lago, he brought in the fact that Micah Brazil had a facelift and was apparently still bleeding. And so because of that, he said, no, what does that have to do with anything? And this is what I want to point out. Trump as a reality TV star having a Twitter account is entertainment. You're watching a 70-plus-year-old man on Twitter just be insane, right? Which before it was funny. Now you're the commander-in-chief. Now you're the leader of the free world. Now there's a certain level of humility and respectability that needs to be conveyed.
I would say expected, but I don't think
it is expected. And he's completely disregarding the norms of the position of president that we've come to expect over the last 200 years that we've been.